I got very emotional and I broke down and I cried. And I feel like I always do that when I speak about certain things. And I pray it'll come to a point where I can just speak about it and not cry. But for whatever reason, God, when he wants me to speak about these things, he doesn't mind the emotion behind it because it just shows how real it is.
And the fact she killed ATL, she killed it. Thank you. You killed it. You killed it. You killed it. She was on she is in her back.
All right, you guys, so we are actually driving to New Orleans for our first stop. And I honestly love going to New Orleans every time as a quick little stop for us on the way to Georgia. We got to the hotel pretty late, but we actually walked the strip for a little bit to grab some food from our favorite spot. And we got settled in and woke up in the morning to drive an additional 8 hours to Atlanta. And here we are as we arrived. All right, you guys, so we are currently getting ready for the event. It's about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. My fiance is cutting his hair and whatnot, and my son is over here being him. We're gonna get him ready in a few minutes, get him something to eat, and then head to the event space. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited and I'm nervous, but I think this is gonna be a lot of fun, and I just pray that God gives me the ability to just speak fluently, and I know he will, and my steps are ordered by him, so I'm not tripping. I'm gonna go do what he set out for me to do, and hopefully encourage people to not only follow God, but follow their dreams and live out their full potential. Also, you guys, I ended up going with the teal outfit that one of you all chose in the comments. You know, a lot of people voted on my Instagram that they liked it as well, so I'm gonna go with that one. I did find these cute press-ons from Walmart. Very minimal, very classy. Guys, I'm so excited. I am actually recording on my phone because to have to do the whole camera thing right now is just not, doesn't make sense right now. So, all right, halfway dressed on my part, but fully dressed on my man's part. Yes, I'm recording on my phone. I told you guys that. But we're about to leave and get Kyrie something to eat. He's taking a nap really quickly. And y'all pray for us that he behaves.
Actually behaves.
Because he's been acting up. But anyway, go get him something to eat and then head to the venue. And I'm nervous. It's a mess in here, but this is what it takes. You know, sometimes you got to do the most to get the results that you want. And I'll show you guys the full fit in a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited, and hopefully I get good film and footage like last time to share with you all and like give you guys the whole experience and whatnot. And yeah, I'm so excited. I will see you guys later. So when we got to the event, obviously I was super nervous and I attempted to practice and everything like that. But what God did was something I could not have expected at all. Like the way that he made me speak and the things he made me speak about was something that I felt like needed to be said. And that was regardless of a person being an entrepreneur, being a mother, being anything in general, just being a human. And God allowed me to speak fluently and express myself, and I related with people from the audience so much, and people felt so vulnerable and able to express themselves to me and open up. And honestly, a lot of women, including myself, share similar testimonies, and that's something we don't oftentimes know until we open up our mouth and share that with someone else. I specifically remember opening up about my battle with depression, and God placed it on my heart to be vulnerable and let people know about my struggles growing up in a difficult environment, or, not having the best friendships or relationships. And when I got off of the stage, I had so many women come up to me and express that they needed to hear exactly what I said. And although I felt like I was just doing what God called me to do, of course I was being obedient. I was doing what He placed on my heart. But I also felt like it was more important to express some challenges and struggles that I myself go through, and encourage women to know that regardless of their situation or their circumstances, they can overcome any obstacle that they're faced with or that's coming their way. And so when I express those things and I let people know, regardless of what it looks like right now, I've been there. And I also told women that there was a time in my life where my life didn't speak success. It didn't look like happiness. It didn't look like I was ever going to come out of the situations that I was in. But God allowed me to eventually come out of those situations so much stronger than I ever thought I could have been. And the fact that women came up to me being so vulnerable back and saying that I needed to hear this. This is exactly my situation. This is exactly what I've been going through. And to know that my words touched and encouraged them, to know that my story uplifted someone else, to know that it empowered them enough to say, I can keep going. I can keep doing this. I can do exactly what I want to do as long as I keep God first. I can do anything I set my mind to as long as I keep God first on my journey. I just want you guys to know that is literally the story of my life. Like, coming closer to God was something I never really anticipated. I knew God, but I didn't know Him and His whole glory. But God had saved me from some of the darkest times of my life. And to know again that women had to hold themselves back from crying, had to tell themselves that they're not going to cry, they're not going to mess up their makeup. And even despite that, some women still got teary-eyed and emotional to just say that I have a sister in Christ. I have someone that has been through similar situations that I've been through. And if she's okay, I know that I'm going to be okay too. And I want you guys to know that regardless of your situation, your circumstances, regardless of what it looks like, you will be okay too. I remember before the event praying to God and asking Him to connect me with people and connections that I need. And I actually met an individual named Haley, who is a professional speaker. And she actually said she was so moved by my story that she wants to connect in a later time and talk about public speaking and some ways that I can incorporate that even more into what I actually do. And when she gave me the confirmation, and knowing that I've heard this a few times in my life already, it just felt like God was confirming something and affirming something in me that I maybe need to pay more attention to.
And people will ever love you, respect you, and be proud of you for it. So don't hide any of it. Take them on that journey because you can. And you know what I mean? Be who you can be.
Y'all ain't about to make me cry. Hold on.
And I understand your job.
Gosh, thank you so much.
And He bless you on your journey.
Thank you so much.
Which He is. And I know you're ready for it.
After the event, I just couldn't help but replaying it all in my mind 1,000 times. And it made me so emotional to know that nothing I expected it to be was anything that it was, but God had a bigger picture and a bigger agenda in mind. And I just remember sitting in the hotel, looking out the window and looking at my son and my husband. And it just made me so happy and so proud to know that I have an amazing support system and I have someone that actually wants to see me do well in life. And to know that we're on the same journey together, I can't imagine what God is doing, but I know it's something big. And I just promised myself to always try and to always show up and to do everything I need to do for my family, for my son, and just to encourage other women on their journeys to live their full potential in life. And so that's what I'm excited about. Good morning, ladies. So I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and really tell you guys how well the event went. But let's just say it was amazing. It was nothing short of great. And God really put me in a place where I was able to be vulnerable. And as hard as it was for me, I guess He wanted me to express certain things about my past, which I did. And a lot of women resonated with my story, with my testimony, which is hard to believe because not all of the time are you in a vicinity with a whole lot of women and they treat you kindly? You know what I mean? And I just said what I felt like I needed to say, and I expressed myself, and I told the women what I believed they needed to hear. And it was nothing that I prepared for. Like, I prepared to speak about entrepreneurship and the journey and everything like that. And although there were moments of me sharing my expertise, the part that seemed to stick the most was me being vulnerable and expressing my journey, my challenges, and things like that. And honestly, I think that's what people need to know about sometimes. Like, not all the time is it just a straight and narrow path. In fact, it never is. And I just had to share that. The event itself was great, and I just can't believe that God made all of that happen. So I'm just sitting out here, like, looking out the window, just enjoying the view, chilling. We're about to get ready to head out in a few and drive back to home, where we're going to transition into our new space. And I'm so excited about that. You guys have heard me express how I felt like I've been limited in this space, and you know, we've overstayed our welcome here. And we're just ready for new. And so majority of our house is packed up. Now we have to go back and finish packing the rest, and then hit the road to move to our new home and make it a home. And I'm excited for that. But yeah, in regards to Atlanta, in regards to being out here, there's so many opportunities for entrepreneurship. Will we eventually relocate here? I'm not sure. Hopefully God will help us find a home here eventually. But if not, I completely get it, because you know, sometimes where you are, it's not where you're gonna end up, but you never know. But I had a lot of women share with me their struggles and their testimonies, and a lot of women expressed that they resonated with my challenges in life. And so many women were just telling me that it was an inspiration to hear me speak, that I did exactly what I needed to do, and they needed to hear that, and they're happy that they came and they were able to get a word or a message like that. And I just can't believe, like, I can't express to you guys how much I did not expect that. I did not think it was gonna go anything that I went like. I did not plan for it. I did not, in my heart, prepare for it. But apparently I was already ready for it. Apparently God already placed it on my heart to express those things. And I got very emotional, and I broke down and I cried. And I feel like I always do that when I speak about certain things. And I pray it'll come to a point where I can just speak about it and not cry. But for whatever reason, God, when he wants me to speak about these things, he doesn't mind the emotion behind it, because it just shows how real it is. And it was crazy to see, like, women walk up to me from all ages, like older, younger, come up to me and say, like, with tears in their eyes, I needed to hear that. I needed you to say that. I needed to release. I was about to cry. You almost had me crying. And of course, I don't want anybody to cry, but it was good to see that it was, like, not only a good experience, but like a healing experience as well. So like I said, we're about to get ready to go, probably here in the next, like, 30, 40 minutes or so. But it was a great experience all around, and my man did a good job of handling this little baby right here. Yeah. Immediately when I get on the stage, he wanted to yell and do all this extra stuff, but it's okay, because it was pretty funny. But anyway, you guys, I will share, like, clips of the event and everything like that. And my nail popped off, but no big deal. But I'm gonna share clips, and yeah, like, it was really great. So many more to come. And I pray that God allows me to still continue to empower women with my story and just empower women in general to live their full potential in life, because I truthfully believe that it's possible for anybody, no matter what your circumstances are, your upbringing, or what it feels like, what it looks like. And yeah, that's just what I told them pretty much, that my life at one point wasn't speaking what it looks like now, but God had to like remove certain things and like put me in a position to be willing and receptive to be here. And yeah, so sometimes your situation may not look like what your ideal life would be like or what you want it to be like, but don't let that phase you. Just keep going. And yeah, to all the mothers out there, I pray that you continue to go on your journey, knowing that you're doing a great job, knowing that you're getting things done, even if it's the littlest things in life or the littlest things in your day. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. More mommy motivation and morning motivation to come. Love you guys, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, so we are officially about to head out. I'm actually gonna meet up with Victoria really quickly. We're gonna head to breakfast at Barney's and have a little bit of breakfast or brunch, whatever, and just talk. So me and my man and my baby are about to head out. As you can hear, he's kind of, you know, doing the most right now, but we're about to go. And I'll just take you guys with us.
Did I be to my YouTube? Yes. Yes, girl. Hey guys, look at you. My bestie. Period. Business bestie. Yes. So, I'm here with my sis. As you guys know, she's first. And the first she revealed ATL. She killed it.
Thank you. You killed it.
You killed it, sister.
You killed it.
She was on she is in her back panel.
Yep.
And you like smashed that. Like, so many people will come up to me like how they love how vulnerable you are, how real you are.
Let me tell y'all, it was a great experience, okay? If y'all did not come to She Who Builds Atlanta, we got to see you next year.
Period.
100%.
Period. I loved it. I was really happy with how it was so good. So now we're just like catching up before she heads back to Houston.
Yes.
And just eating some food and yeah, doing what girls do. All right, go for a bit and like just do some workout there as well. I'm excited.
I had such an amazing time in Atlanta, and honestly, this was like the best closeout before we move into our new space. And God really humbled us in this time to live in a place where we felt like it was restricting us, where we felt like we've outgrown it, where we knew that we had to stay because God was preparing our new place. And honestly, I learned so much, and being in that situation just made me just even more thankful for where we are now. And so now we're headed back all the way to Texas, and I'm driving currently. And my husband is actually singing at the top of his lungs, just enjoying himself. But he's just so funny to me. It makes the trip even better. But we actually have to head back home and finish up packing and getting officially prepared to move into our new space. And guys, this move has been a move, but it's been an amazing journey. And I'm just so thankful that God took us on this path.
Want to say anything?
I ain't never dropped a U-Haul with a bad piece.
Let's get it. All right, this chapter of life is officially over. God is calling us to do more. He's calling us to be more, and that comes with a shift. And so we are finally moving, packing up, and transitioning into our new space. I'm so happy. I'm so excited because I just know that every year God does something amazing, something better than the year before. And so this was our home for 2 years. We've lived in this complex for about 4 years, and honestly, we've done a lot. I remember doing nails in this section over here, even YouTubing and things like that. And now God is saying it's time to go ahead and go. I have something better for you. And even though it can be confusing at times, you may feel overwhelmed. You may get questionable about what the journey is going to entail. Just trust God on your process and understand that he's going to guide your steps and everything like that. I remember Kyrie's section was over here. We had his name going across the wall right there. This was our baby's first home. And now it's time to move him to a new home, his second home finally. And I'm excited. I'm ready. I remember so many memories in this place, so many memories in this house, just doing so many different things, running my business over here as well. And now God is saying it is time to go. And so we're excited. My man is packing up the truck and we're getting ready to go. And guys, when I tell you there are so many different things about this place that I loved, there was a lot of different things that I didn't love as well. I love the pool. The pool was really nice. And we spent a lot of summers out there doing a lot of different things. Family grilling over here. We were playing volleyball a lot of summers. We had our baby here. I found out I was pregnant here and you came about. And now you got too much stuff. Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go find a bigger place. So I'm excited. I am ready for what's to come. You guys know it can be scary when you're transitioning, especially with starting over, running a business and doing things like that. But I just feel like God has called us to go to Houston. I feel like he's called us to do something out there, something great, something big. And I know that with God on my side, anything is possible. I want to empower women to live their full potential. That's always been my thing. And I continue to think about that every single day when we're getting ready to leave. And how am I going to do this? And how is it going to happen? And I got to start over. I got to make new friends. I got to make friends in general. But I know that for whatever reason, this is where God is leading us for our next chapter. And guys, I'm tired. You know, I've been watching the baby. My man has been packing the truck and we just been trying to do this and get it done. And I'm gonna keep you guys up to date because we are moving in tomorrow and I'm excited. I can't wait to set up. I can't wait to get back into business. I can't wait to just do everything that God is calling me to do. I can't wait to have more space. I can't wait to just be in my element. More windows. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. I can't wait to have more windows. You guys know, when I had my son, this was the only window we had in our like living room area. And it was kind of difficult for me because, you know, postpartum and things like that. So where we're going is going to have a whole wall full of windows. And I'm so happy about it because I prayed and asked God for windows and he gave us more than enough. So anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. I will keep you guys up to date. I have not been on YouTube, haven't really been on social media like I would like to, but there's going to be a huge change, a huge shift. Your girl is ready to take on what God has called her to do, and I'm so excited to take you guys on the journey with me. I look a hot mess, but it's okay because I'm going to get settled. I'm going to get myself together, but I don't care because I'm moving. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, so he's back from packing the truck. He got like probably 2 more loads, whatever. I don't really know. He literally packed the whole truck himself. So why don't you tell them about it? Well,
my bad. Yeah. So probably about 2-3 more loads to go. We got way more stuff than I thought.
TV's over here.
We got 3
decor over
chairs.
here. Gotta wrap the Mac up over here. Trash over there. Yeah. All right, guys, today is moving day. My son is sleeping and we just got ready. We're about to head out and head to the apartment. This move has been a move, but I know that God is moving as well. So even though it could be a little overwhelming moving with a newborn, an infant, a toddler. Anyway, even though it can be a little overwhelming moving with a toddler, we are ready to get this show on the road. I see how God's already been moving, even just the days leading up to this, and things have gotten more clear. I've gotten like new ideas, and I've found ways to make my existing ideas even better. And this is literally just before we move in. And I expect that this moving into our new place is going to just make us have a more clearer headspace, make it easier for us to just do what God called us to do. So I'm ready to go. Last night it was a long day, but we got home. We got to the hotel probably around 11, 8, got settled, and now we're hitting the road at about 7:30, 7:40. So I'll keep you guys updated. So we're all moved in, and honestly, this is like day 3 of living in our new place. And guys, I love everything about it. And of course, I'm going to show you guys more as the time goes on. But for now, I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys a little bit of behind the scenes during the whole setup process, so you guys kind of see. Good morning, guys. So it is day 3 in our new place. My son is eating breakfast, and I am cooking myself breakfast. I do have to wash dishes today, every day, but I don't want to get behind because it just makes things difficult. So I'm gonna wash dishes. I need to make a to-do list of all the things I have to get finished. I need to finish the bathroom, setting up, getting organized, finish my closet area, and also, our office. So my fiance is doing some work in there right now, and we were up early this morning kind of getting things together. But here in a little bit, we're going to finish setting up both of our sections. And it's going to be a process because some of the things that we've ordered are going to take time to get here. But it's nice to go ahead and get it set up as if we already had those things. But guys, I love it here. I love the lights. I love the windows. I remember when we lived in our last apartment, we had one window in our living room. And I just remember praying to God that he would give me more light in my next place and more windows. And he literally outdid himself. So I love the fact that it's like super spacious because it makes it just feel like a super clean house. And that's what I like. I like feeling like I'm in a clean, minimal environment. It just helps me think. It helps me get myself together. We also just got this new dining room table, which I love. I'm super excited to get everything together and get going. I know I haven't been like, you guys know, I told you guys already, I kept you guys up to date. So we're gonna get back to it here in the next few days, and I'm excited. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. What's up, ladies? So currently I am editing the YouTube video from the Atlanta trip, and honestly, it feels so good to get back to my element, editing for YouTube and things like that. I'm excited because I believe that, you know, anything you put effort into and anything that you believe God has called you to do, do it. And regardless of the results, regardless of what it looks like, as long as you keep going, God's going to open doors, and he's going to make it very clear that he wants you to do and pursue certain things. So here I am documenting my life, and I'm showing you guys the process, the behind the scenes of everything I'm doing. And just stay with me for the next few weeks and continuing on to see the journey and allowing God to work in my life and being obedient to his call. And if there's anything you want to do, go for it and go after it wholeheartedly.